Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're back with another video, and we're currently in LA right now. Been away for a couple of days. I do apologize. Like, work's really busy right now. If you don't know already, I've just started my new job as a graphic designer working for B&Q about 3 months ago now. And now it's January's our big like showroom season and that, so a lot of like designs, a lot of work. Had about 3 different meetings today, and then also like all the graphics as well. And I've got about 8 clients now in the last 4 days. It's getting really busy as well, so I'm trying to balance and juggle everything. I treasure hunted on the way to work on the bus this morning. We got 0.04 spark, and then also we treasure hunted on the way home from work just recently, and we've got another 0.04 spark. So we've got another 0.08 spark today just hunting in LA alone, which is absolutely crazy. If you don't know already, I'm linking that with TYCOON as well, so we get 83 cents a day. 3 cents from Upland, and then you also get your 80 collected cents that you can get by collecting them, all the paper aeroplanes, and then you can also go into the store and buy aeroplanes as well if you want to. You get 10 for $1 as well. So what we're trying to do is basically just like treasure hunt all the time, but I used to get like 0.02 spark every other day, and I used to hunt like 15 to 20 chests. I think I've hunted 14 or 15 chests today, and I've got 4 of them was spark chests. Now we've got the account up 2.48 now. I think it was at like 2.38 or something. So I think, or 2.36, I think. I'll have to double check the last video as well, but whatever the last video was, that's how much it's gone up. So I think like 0.14, 0.12, definitely, which is crazy. Like, that's a lot. So if you think $4.60, 0.01 spark, if you calculate it to the $460, just today alone we've had 0.08 spark. So we've nearly at $46 would be zero point 0.1. Take away 8, so 40, it's like $38 worth of spark just today. Like, and spark's valuable. Like, spark will sell. Like, it's not like upex and all this tycoon right now where the price is like, spark's very hard to get. Well, it usually is. That's why I don't understand why today it's like, just Upland's probably trying to catch up with Tycoon. I don't know what's happening, but like, surely this can't carry on either. Like, I love making this money, but how can this stay or carry on when the amount of upex coming into the economy, and then you times, but it's not really coming into the economy because it's other players buying it, so it won't really affect the economy and as such. But like, I was thinking about it, like all this upex now, like what used to take us a month would probably grow about 200 to 300,000 upex, like at a push. Like 300,000 upex would be a hard month to get. Like last summer we got like some really good days like that, but the last like 10 months it's been really hard to get like 300,000 upex a month without putting any money into the game, just by the game, like through visits, through sales, and through the yield as well. And basically I was just thinking about it, like all that kind of yield and money was about 300,000 upex, but now just alone we've sold like 2 properties plus all the treasure hunting, so we've got 55,000 upex. I've already spent the other 20,000 that I got like 3 days ago, so we've earned, like, not all this is off treasure hunting, but like the 20,000 before and probably another 25,000 of this, so like close to 45,000 upex profit in 7 days treasure hunting on Upland. And then we've probably earned like 0.14 spark as well. And then this is a fun bit. If we go over to Tycoon now, you can actually see we've got 96,000 upex. That's from 7 days hunting. So basically every single loot. So we've treasure hunted maximum every single day for the last 7 days now, and we've sold every single item that we had in the store as well. So if we actually go to logs, I've just sold something recently. I've just jumped onto this video. It's about 8 o'clock now. So these are the ones I've sold from when I hunted on the bus on the way home. And then you can see, so like 2 sparks sold there. And then this is all the ore, I believe, or the lumber. Or maybe that's another energy as well. And then a few more like lumber, and then more down here. And then page 2, these ones as well. So like 1 energy. And then these are all like kind of when a pile ore. So this is probably for like 9 lumber or 8 lumber or something like that. And then on page 3 you can see here, so this is like 2, no, this will be for all the lumber, because I'd have got closer to like 1900 for energy, because obviously they take away the 5% as well, so 5% off every item as well what sells. So if you put like 2 energy up for 1,000 each, you'll end up with 1900, so you'll lose 50 up picks off every energy you put up as well. So just calculate that as well. It doesn't really matter because you're making like profit off nothing anyway, But like if you think about this, you can push this higher, but always check the market as well. I realized I messaged Stosh and I got a reply, and what I was actually looking at is if we go over here, this is how bad I actually am. I didn't realize there's a mine button here. So like I put energy on for 1500 just to wait to see if the market hit that when I went to bed, because it was sitting at like 13, 1400. So I was like, if it goes for 1500, it's just amazing. So I stuck it on at 1500 and that I went to bed, and then I waited the next day as well, and then when it just wouldn't sell, and then I was getting annoyed and I was like, I've lost all that energy because the market's never gonna hit that. I know it might do once I bring the new features out. Energies right now, a lot of people are building all the new nodes up. If you don't know, Spark Exchange just got the new kind of UI and everything. It looks amazing. Like the team behind this is like just doing such a good job, and by the community and everyone's talking about it, everybody agrees with that as well. Like this is amazing. Like this would be so cool if Upland actually um what's the word, like subcontracted them to come in and actually look at the layer one utility on properties, also like kind of like all the different rent utility and stuff in the game, like I'm not saying like nothing against Upland the team and that, but the amount of kind of ideas, this is exactly what we need for property. And just this kind of idea where you can see the property market, the best, cheapest prices. Like Granada Hills, like you could have the best price, like the lowest price in UPEX and dollars. I have two different bits here, and then the market kind of moves live as well. You could have different stuff. So like with rent, so you could have a page where like you have to pay your taxes on it. Like you could have a little tax to own a structure on a property, but that property could bring in more yield, or maybe it brings you in like an extra like not loot boxes, but that kind of idea where like owning a property generates some sort of reward. Maybe it like generates your sends, just loads of different ideas. Maybe you get some spark for every month you own the structure. You get like 0.01 spark, and then depending on the size of the structure, or just loads of different ways. Like just like it doesn't have to be that way an incentive, but just different ways. Like you could have more like kind of utility, so you get more money kind of out of the property, but then you also have to keep the property online. So you could have to pay like rent, or like you have to pay like ownership of that property. So like being the owner kind of thing, like ownership tax. But then also like say you had someone living in there, like you could set the rent amount. So that could be a amount that the player decides on. And then also you could have like solar panels. You could have like a little windmill kind of thing. So you don't have to pay as much like cost, I guess. So like if you don't have a solar panel, it costs 100 UPEX a month or whatever. But if you do have a solar panel, you save just loads of little gamified ways that you can actually make it, because this is so cool with lumber or energy right now. And just think about all the other stuff what's coming out with the furnaces. And then they've also got the overview. So if you actually go over to dashboard now, you can see all the structures without node slots. So I've got 8 structures in Upland, and then also empty node slots. So this is like my one slot that you get for free on the game when you sign up. So like I could actually, so I've got micro house. You could attach a node to it if you want to, and then the nodes you can attach to it is the lumber mill, and then the windmill, and then the ore mine. So I guess like the lumber mill, you produce wood, and then the ore mine. But in the future, there's meant to be a furnace. So I guess like you burn the wood to heat the furnace and that, and then you can melt down the ore, and then you can make iron ore or whatever you make out of ore. And then like lumber, that could be to fuel the furnace. And then like energy, like I'm sure there'll be something for energy in the future as well. Like maybe the furnace takes 30 energy to like produce, like to manufacture, build, or maybe it takes 40 energy. So then all that energy people are piling up gets pushed back into these properties as well, so then the price should go back up on energy. So yeah, really excited, looking forward to seeing what's happening with the Spark Exchange and everything what's going on. We're basically just like selling all the assets that we create through treasure hunting. So every day now we get about 13 to 15,000 UPEX off TYCOON, and then also, well, right now we're getting a lot of Spark, but usually it's 0.02 to 0.04 a day. But right now it's just like crazy, so that might go back down, but we're going to hunt tomorrow again. So 7 days right now we're at 96,000 plus 45, so that's 140,000 UPEX roughly we've made off treasure hunting in the last week. So 20,000 UPEX a day on average between Upland and through this. But then this isn't at all as well, and then we've earned over 0.14 or 16 spark as well. So 140,000 UPEX and 0.14 spark roughly, just in 7 days of treasure hunting now. So yeah, it's going really well. And then also in LA, a lot of people are now visiting the properties, if you've just seen there. So all these properties, players what don't want to treasure hunt as well are actually just visiting the properties because they're only 25 UPEX a visit. So it's the cheapest visit in Upland. So if you send to the property 80 times, it'll cost you 2,000 UPEX. But then you can get between like 12 and 15,000, 10 to 15,000, UPEX back off the tycoons. By just visiting the property 80 times, you can actually 5x your money. It's not financial advice, but like right now with the market rates where they're sitting, like the market might drop, so like that's always something to like keep into consideration. But right now the markets and the oil mines coming out, I just see energy getting bigger as well. So, and that's why we're not building windmills and we're not building like mines and stuff on the game, because the price is staying high and the market will stay high. But I believe like over time the energy will go down in price. But then if there's millions of energy just coming onto the market, because if I get between like 8 and 12 energy every single day by treasure hunting, so I must make 10, I make about 10 on average a day energy, and then everyone else is, if they treasure hunt all day, they make an average of 10 energy. And then if they've got a windmill as well, that creates an extra one a single day. So how many windmills can we have? Because energy is so expensive. So obviously the incentives to go build a windmill right now, and like that is like a lot of people have, and the windmills are great. And it's not, we're not like not building a windmill because we don't want the windmills. It's just it's a lot of resources. For, like the way I'm looking at it is, if we go back to dashboard, manage, not manage actually. Oh, this is cool. I love the new layout of Tycoon. Like it's so cool. So yeah, basically to start a windmill, you need 80 lumber, 80 ore, and then 20 energy. But right now with the markets, we can clear that for like 20, no, it's close to like 40,000 now, probably 35, 40,000 UPEX to actually build a windmill. So you have to sell like 40 energy at 1,000 UPEX, well, 42 after the tax. To get the enough just to cover that, and then obviously the ore right now is close to like 110 UPEX each, and then also the lumber as well. So to build a windmill right now, you're looking at like, yeah, close to 35, 40,000 UPEX. So like this, you have to basically sell 42 energy just to pay off that one node before it actually starts making a profit as well. And I'm just not confident that I can build enough windmills before the market drops. If the market drops slower, like you could get the windmills in and stuff, but like by the time, if I spend, like right now I've got, let's have a quick look again, 96, so we'll probably be able to build 2 windmills, and then those 2 windmills will take, they'll both produce an energy. I can treasure hunt and stuff and like pay, obviously use my treasure to actually build them as well. That's another way. But right now I'd rather like clear the 20,000 UPEX kind of thing. Like obviously only 15 on you, well only 15,000 UPEX is a lot off Tycoon a day. I'd rather just make that 15,000, and then the treasure hunting as well. If we're earning 0.08 spark, and then also everything else, it just means that we've not put in so much, like we're not like putting everything into like that basket. We're just going to keep watching it for a bit. They're going to bring out new kind of stuff as well. Like Stosh was saying that there's going to be different kind of nodes and stuff. So yeah, I love the nodes and the windmills and stuff. I don't want this to come across like I'm trying to do the opposite. No, it's like I just believe like with this UPEX right now, it's like I'm trying to grow the account, hit 10 million. So if I'm like investing all that money back into windmills, it's going to take me like, it's slowing down the process, because right now we can earn that money. So tomorrow it'll be up at 110,000. And then like we can just keep growing it and growing it. And if we really wanted to, all we'd have to do is treasure hunt for 2 days, and then we could build ourselves a windmill 2-3 days, and we could build one. So for right now, we're just going to keep an eye on the market. And yeah, I'm very happy earning this amount, because basically we can clear 450,000 it'll work out to roughly every month, and that's without like buying and selling any energy as well. I know I was talking about that a lot in the last video, but you can see the market's more stable now, so it's not going up and down. But you could catch a few people dropping it. I've seen energy go up for like 400 UPEX and other stuff as well. So yeah, if you can get onto it, if there's 5 energy and it pops up at 400 UPEX, you can jump onto that quickly and then just push it back for like 1,070 UPEX or something like that, and you'd be the number 1 place on the marketplace. I'll always keep mine high. So when I go to bed, I'll set it a little bit higher, just so when the market sells, it should push and hit. And then kind of like when I'm not, I'll try and just put it up. So right now I'd sell that for 1060. If the market's really low, I'll just hold on to the energy. So sometimes if market's at like 800, 900, I'll just keep the energy here, and then it'll always go back up over time. Like, you know, the way they're building this game and other stuff and that, I just see this game being a really, really strong asset to the Upland community. So yeah, like, congratulations on that. Let's go back to Upland quickly right now, because we just need to get back. We've not really spoke about much on the game of Upland is set for Tycoon recently, so what we're going to do is jump in. Granada Hills is still going strong. We've got 55,000 UPEX, but now I've not got any visits, so I'm trying to like buy property. So I'll visit one of my properties, and hopefully there's properties to mint in the vicinity, and then we'll pick up the properties to basically clear that 55,000 UPEX as well. I'll leave like 4,000-5,000 just in case for treasure hunting, but no, I won't actually, because by tomorrow I'll have like, it'll have collected more, and then all the visits as well on the properties as well going up. So, and then any visits I have left after treasure hunting, I'll just go visit all the supporters properties and stuff as well. That'll be really cool to do as well. Like, I'm looking at, I keep hitting on to, where is it, L Slack's property just next door to the factory, and then I just use that extra sends up what I don't use for treasure hunting, because yeah, we got 0.08 spark, and we was treasure hunting, I think we got like 14 or 15 chests, and then obviously after that it was like kind of we just use the last visits. Got the account up. Granada Hills is going really well. Let's actually quickly look at, see where it is quickly, because I think it's actually doing, let's go to overview. 303,000 properties left in unminted in the whole of Upland, which is amazing. I want to see that number go down. It'll be so cool to see the markets. Basically, like, once the market mints out, I just see it getting a lot. I lost Granada. Granada Hills. I'm in Los Angeles already. What am I doing, man? Like, where's that gone? Unminted overview. Yeah, where's Granada Hills gone? Use fields. Ah, no, that's Los Angeles. That's where. Los Angeles, unminted 134,000. Right, we're back. And then we'll go over to Granada Hills and have a look at that as well. So, get this video edited and back in at like 8 AM tomorrow morning, so up at 6 again, and then after that I'm finished for 3 days, so we'll jump on and we'll film a lot of videos going over all this content, and especially Granada Hills. I want to get back to that because there's some exciting stuff coming up with Granada Hills. Really going to push that as hard as possible going forward. You can see there's 2,491 properties left, so that's gone down again, which is cool. 9,000 floor and UPEX, and then $6 in dollars. And then you can actually see the maps here. We have to like pull up the floor a little bit here. You can see where we've not been buying dollar properties. The partner's car's broke at the moment, so we need to go fix the alternator and other stuff, so that's going to cost a bit of money. So like right now we're just kind of like keeping the money aside for that. So but next month we'll be looking at getting some more properties and getting that number back up again as well. Just minting out as many as possible. The racetrack, I'm still waiting on getting back some feedback. Not feedback, sorry, like about the actual racetrack. Once it gets approved by Upland, we will be able to get that rolling out and start some racing as well. I did say that the racetrack they did email saying that I needed to change the name, so I did change the name over to METAVERSEMILLEN Raceways, and then now that's actually like sent back, so hopefully Upland replies soon and then we can actually get that going. I was trying to call it like the Granada Hills Racetrack or Raceway or something, and I think someone else has already got that name, so we can't have that now, so basically we've gone for the METAVERSEMILLEN one instead. But yeah, there's a few other racetracks going up as well in Granada Hills, which is awesome to see. You've got L Slacks going up now as well. He's applied for it, and then you've also got a few others as well we'll check out. And then we'll get one more property. Now we'll get this one as well. I like corner properties, 14,000 as well. So we actually picked a good location to buy property. We'll get these ones just so I can keep the monthly yield going up. That UPEX in my account. I don't like just keeping it here. I don't like go to city releases and stuff, so I don't mind having my account low. I've always had it low. I've always got the money, like making money in the account. That one's 17, but that means then I wouldn't be able to get 2. Oh, so that's 16. How much is that one? 15. And then how much is this one? That's 16, but I like that location, so we'll get that one as well. And then that means we should just have 10,000 UPEX or something left. And then tomorrow we can go and get 11,500. So tomorrow we can go and get another property as well. And now we've got those 4 properties. That gets us up to 1030 properties again, but obviously the bigger, more expensive properties. That'll go back up again to where it was before. So they're all minted, so they don't cost me any tax. So that'll just jump back up to where it was. 2.48 spark. Hopefully we can get this up. If anything is, if it happens, what happened today, we'll be in at like 2.56 by tomorrow. So I don't think it will happen, but I don't know what's actually happening with Upland and the treasure hunting. But yeah, it's great. LA's so hard to hunt in. So if you get good at LA and you build up your, because this has like been a lot of money to actually build this web, so there's like, that's where I believe in the incentives, because like you should be able to earn like more spark and other stuff if you strategize and build a way. And like, you know, if I got some more properties here, it'd cost me less visits, but I've not been as like smart or clever about that, and I've been buying lots of properties close together. So maybe like I could have earned more, got more visits, earned more sparks. So yeah, like there's different ways to play. So if I got a few properties in here as well, and then especially down at the bottom of the map, I don't really have any in here. So this cost me a fortune to hunt, and in here once there's no properties. So hopefully we can get that fixed in the next few months. It's going really well at the moment, but like there's so many improvements we can actually have to streamline the account, make it very efficient. Like so every single UPEX we earn is just like basically profit. Right? Hopefully we can get this really high, and then like the next few years we'll still invest. Like we're going to push as much dollars into the account, but right now with Tycoon we should be able to clear what, 450,000 a month, so 4.5, over 5 million, 5.5 million UPEX if we treasure hunted every single day, which is not going to happen. So it'll probably be closer to like 4 million, I'd say 5 million, between 4 and 5 million. I think we can actually get off Tycoon, depending on the prices and how everything goes. I'm not like 100% confident that energy can stay that high forever. If there's 1,000 windmills, 2,000 windmills, 3,000 windmills, like how, like unless you like burn energy for, I don't know how it's going to work, but then what's going to be better than energy? Because then if there's something better than energy, that'll be worth 5,000, and if you can get that in treasure hunts, so maybe there's something what you can't like actually get through paid sends. Maybe you have to like put coal and energy together, and then like you get something else. Yeah, that'd be really cool to actually see where they go with the games. Yeah, looking forward to this. Get this really growing. Granada Hills as well. Jump on if you're not already. Really trying to push this node out, grow this as much as possible, and just have some much good fun in the community. Going to start looking at some more kind of stuff and that, like with the racing, and the factory should be online soon as well. Once we get to 5 sparks, so looking forward to that. And then basically, yeah, that's LA. That's basically Tycoon caught up with. And then, yeah, not really got much else to really jump onto tonight. Really just want to like kind of relax now and just chill out, because a busy day tomorrow with meetings. But then after that, we can film tomorrow night, and then the next 2 days as well, because now we're off. And that we'll jump on, we'll do some more stuff. Looking forward to treasure hunting coming back to the laptop, so we can actually film it and go and get the loot boxes and just see how it all works as well. So that'll be really cool. Yeah, so let me know down in the comments, guys, what you'd like me to talk about in the next video. Thank you so much for all the subscribers as well before I go. Like, we're at 560 now, which is amazing to see, so I really do appreciate that. When was at 2,999 watch hours as well, so that might go up now. And then we've officially monetized on the account. It's gone down an hour because obviously like I've not uploaded for 3 days, so there's been an hour of content a year ago watched. So now it's gone down to 2,998, but once this video comes out, so hopefully tomorrow we'll be at like 3,000 watch hours, so we'll be on the first monetized bit of YouTube, so that's amazing. We finally hit that target, and then once we hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, we'll be able to monetize the account fully, and then invest all the money back into the game of Upland we make in AdSense. Looking forward to that, guys. Thank you so much for all the support once again. Click that subscribe button if you're not already. Like the video, share the videos, push as many people into Upland. Let's grow this account. Let's grow everybody's account together. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Peace.